Hey everyone, welcome to Business English Essentials. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. Today, we're going to help you break through the business language barrier so you can feel confident in any professional setting.
If you've ever sat in a meeting and felt completely lost because people were using words like ROI, scalability, or synergy, you're not alone. Business language can feel intimidating, especially when everyone seems to know the code except you.
But here's the truth, business jargon is just another language, and anyone can learn it. The real problem isn't that the words are too hard, it's just that nobody ever stops to explain them. And when you don't understand, you risk missing out on important opportunities, or worse, staying silent when you have good ideas.
Mastering business language opens doors. It lets you participate in meetings, ask smart questions, and show that you belong. And the good news is, with a little practice, you'll be able to use these terms naturally and confidently.
Let's start by breaking down some of the most common business terms you're likely to hear. I'll name a term, and Alex, you give us a simple example.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
First up, ROI. That's short for return on investment. It's basically a way to measure if something you did was worth the money or time you put into it.
Here's an example. If your company spends $1,000 on an advertising campaign, and the sales from that campaign bring in $2,000, your ROI is positive, you earn more than you spent.
Next, let's talk about scalability. When someone says something is scalable, they mean it can grow or handle more work without breaking down or becoming inefficient.
For instance, if your online shop can handle 10 orders or 10,000 orders without extra effort, that's scalable.
Now, synergy is a classic business buzzword. It means that when people or teams work together, they create results that are better than if they worked alone.
Imagine two departments in a company, marketing and sales, collaborating on a new product launch. If working together brings in more customers than each team could do alone, that's synergy in action.
Another important term is bottom line. It simply refers to the final result, usually the company's net profit after all expenses are paid.
So if your boss says, "We need to improve our bottom line this quarter," they mean the company wants to make more profit.
And finally, KPI, or Key Performance Indicator. KPIs are numbers or measurements that help a business see how well it's doing in important areas, like sales, customer satisfaction, or website traffic.
If your KPI for the month is to sign up 50 new customers, you know exactly what to focus on and how to measure success.
Learning these terms isn't just about sounding smart. It's about truly understanding what's going on at work and being able to join important conversations.
Let's show how these words come up in a real business setting. Imagine you're in a meeting. Listen to this example.
Alex, as the manager, team, our main KPI this quarter is customer retention. If we can improve that, our ROI on recent marketing campaigns will go up, and the bottom line should improve. Let's work together for maximum synergy.
It might sound complex at first, but once you break it down, you realize it's just a way to talk about goals and results.
Exactly. And the more you hear and use these words, the more comfortable they'll feel. Practice is key.
Speaking of practice, let's talk about communicating clearly in business. You don't need to use complicated words all the time. In fact, simple and clear language is powerful.
Here are a few tips.
First, keep your sentences short. Don't overload them with jargon unless you're sure everyone understands. Second, always be clear about your purpose. Are you asking for a decision, giving an update, or sharing information? Let people know right away. And third, don't be afraid to ask questions if you're confused. You can say, "Could you clarify what you mean by that?" Or, "Would you mind giving an example?" People appreciate it when you want to understand.
Let's role-play a quick negotiation to show how business English works in action. I'll be the client, you be the project manager.
Jamie, our team can deliver the project in 3 weeks, but it will cost a bit more. Are you comfortable with that timeline and budget?
I appreciate your flexibility, Alex. If we extend the deadline by 1 week, is there a way to reduce the cost a little?
Let's look at the numbers and see what's possible. Our bottom line is important, but we also want to make sure you're satisfied.
Negotiations don't have to be scary. Stay polite, listen carefully, and be ready to explain your reasoning. If you need more time, you can say, "Let me get back to you after I review the details."
The best way to get comfortable is to practice these situations. Try speaking with a friend or recording yourself. Even reading aloud helps you build confidence.
If you want to keep improving, look for business news articles or podcasts in English. Try to pick out new terms and add them to your vocabulary list. The world of business changes quickly, so ongoing learning is essential.
Building your professional network is another great way to expand your knowledge. Join online groups, attend webinars, or simply reach out to colleagues and ask questions.
And remember, everyone started somewhere. Every business expert was once a beginner who had to learn the language, just like you.
So keep practicing, stay curious, and don't let unfamiliar words stop you. You've got this.
Thanks for joining us today. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends.
See you next time on Business English Essentials. Keep mastering your business English, and have a great day.